Mom, take the pictures. Like today, please.
You know, I don't know why your dad has to be such a technophile. I mean, I can't even see these buttons. Can't you just point and shoot?
We'll wait till Dad gets here.
No. Keep it together. I told him I would take the before pictures because he can't make the ceremony.
I'm gonna look the same after the ceremony.
I hate this.
Here, I'll set it up.
Sorry.
Mom, there are people here.
I know. I promised I wasn't gonna cry until after the ceremony, but I can't keep that promise. Oh, Casey, you're the best. I'm sorry. I know you never thought you'd be hearing that from me after the last couple of months, but now you and Glenn, you've become such good friends, and you just grow up.
Nothing to it. Time passes and you get taller.
I'm really proud of you.
It's all set. You gotta stop acting like this is such a big deal. It's just one school year to the next, like always.
Well, I know. It's just that, you know, you're going off to college. I wasn't gonna say anything until your dad got here.
You got me new rims.
Almost as good. No, listen, your dad and I have been talking, and we've decided that since you've worked so hard and you've proven yourself so responsible, that we've reconsidered our position on the University of Wisconsin. So we called the administrator's office, and we worked everything out.
So that means
that you're going to the University of Wisconsin this September with all of your friends. Oh, happy graduation.
Hello?
Will, what are you doing at home? We had a meeting scheduled.
Hey, Mr. Weber.
You and your parents were supposed to meet me in my office over an hour ago. I've been waiting for you.
I know. I'm sorry. I've been trying to get a hold of them, but, my dad's a cop, so he's always, you know, in and out, and my mom and him are divorced, so getting them in the same place at the same time, it's tough.
But you told them you weren't graduating today.
Yeah, is there some way, any way at all, that we can work something out?
Cheating can't be tolerated. And I set up this meeting so we wouldn't have to take more serious steps.
It can't get worse.
I'm afraid it can. This meeting was your last opportunity to take makeup classes here at Oakdale Latin. Now, unfortunately, you've left me no choice but to expel you.
What?
You'll have to find some other way to finish high school. Were your parents planning to attend graduation?
Yeah.
Well, then you better hurry up and speak with them before they get here. Will? Will, are you there?
Yeah, I heard you. Thanks. Bye.
Hey.
Hey.
Incoming. I love today.
Oh, I can tell.
I got it.
And this is just the beginning. I'm gonna love the day that we start to look for our own place, and the day that we buy furniture, and the day that we go to college.
Gwen, my mom might not come through with the trust fund even if I do graduate.
Honey, we're like minutes away from picking up our diplomas, and we don't need your trust fund. We have each other. And thanks to you, actually, it's in writing. We did it together. And that's the way it's always gonna be. Hey, babe, what's wrong?
I got it.
Probably just another well-wisher. Hello? Oh, hey, Kim. Yeah, we should be leaving in a few minutes.
There is my graduate.
And we'll see you there.
Gwen. Oh,
Hi.
honey. All right. It's official. Your trust fund. And, honey, you've earned every penny of it. guess I overslept. What were you doing?
I was packing.
Packing?
Yeah, some of Nick's stuff was still here, and I talked to his parents. They wanted everything sent over right away. They didn't want to come here, so.
Oh, of course. I woke up a couple times. You weren't here.
I couldn't sleep.
I keep hearing it. That feeling of the gun and Nick's. Can we just spend the day together today? Just you and me?
I got a ton of stuff to do.
Well, I can help you, and then later we can take a walk or something.
I'm heading out right now. They're ready to release Nick's body, and I have to make arrangements to send him home to his parents.
Okay, well, I'll get dressed fast.
No, I can handle this.
He was your cousin, Mike. You loved him. I'm not gonna let you claim his body by
Don't
yourself.
you get this? Saying goodbye to Nick is something I need to do without your help.
Oh, Dr. Lake, we were just heading to your office.
Hello, Jennifer. You're scheduled for another vaccination today, aren't you, big guy?
Yes, he is, and actually that's something I want to talk to you about.
Excuse me, Jennifer. One of our new interns is going to be observing today, so I'd like you and Johnny to meet her. Do you mind?
Of course not, of course.
Jennifer and Johnny Munson, I'd like you to meet Dr. Lucy Montgomery.
It's good to see you again, Jennifer.
You two know each other?
Yes, we do.
Oh, how is this, sweetheart? Hey, he's so precious.
Thank you, thanks.
Well, let's get back to my office and we'll get Johnny his vaccine.
Doctor, you know, I really want to talk to you about that. I had a concern after the last shot. He had a bad reaction, you know, and I was wondering if it's possible to put off the next one.
Well, you called about that. He had a fever?
Yeah, and a rash, and he was really restless. We were up all night.
But the symptoms were gone by the morning.
Yeah,
Then,
they were.
just thinking about what's best in the long run, it's more important to get Johnny protected against serious illness. And since his side effects were minor and disappeared quickly, I'd strongly suggest we go ahead and give him his shot today.
As I recall, Johnny's completely up to date with his shots. Is that right, Jennifer?
Yes, he is.
Well, that's good. You know, some parents believe vaccinations are unnecessary or even bad for the child. But science suggests they're crucial.
Well, I agree, and I know that, and of course I want him to be
Irritability
protected.
and a low fever are common reactions. But if Johnny's having a hard time with the shots, there's no reason why we should put you or him through it again at this time. We'll give you and your son a break before the next vaccination. Listen, bring Johnny back next week. There's no reason to rush.
Great, great. Thank you so much, Doctor.
I'm sorry. It's a new rotation for me. I can be a little carried away. If I'm a little overprotective, maybe it's because the patient is my half-brother.
Yeah, something that you obviously forgot to mention to the doctor. Isn't there some law about not treating relatives?
I didn't treat him, per se. I'm sorry, Jennifer. I obviously offended you.
Look, just because Johnny is Craig's son, it does not give you the right to...
Wait, how did my father get into this conversation? He has nothing to do with this.
Right.
Jennifer, when I gave my opinion about the vaccination, I was only trying to help.
Sorry I snapped at you. I need to deal with Nick on my own.
Why? There's so much to do, and there's two of us. It'll go so much faster if we do it together.
I don't want it to go fast. I need time. I can't even believe he's gone.
I can just be with you.
I'll call you when I'm done.
All right, I'll fix lunch.
I don't know when I'll be back. This could take a while.
Okay. Are you gonna take that to the cleaners?
Yeah, but I can do it.
I can do it, honey. I'll do it for you. When's the funeral?
They're not sure. I mean, they're still trying to figure out how this could happen.
I'm sorry.
I gotta go.
Mike, wait.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Off to U of W? I think it's great that you and Dad are starting to trust me again. Dad said maybe in the spring, but this fall? Wow.
Is that a good wow?
Well, I mean, this is a little out of the blue, Mom. Could I have some time to think about it?
Oh, wow, yeah. I mean, I thought you'd jump at it. You know, you were so upset when we told you couldn't go.
Well, yeah, that was after I already told everyone in the known universe that I was going.
Are you no longer speaking to the universe?
What if I want to stay here?
Well, I would love that. You go to Oakdale U, that would be great. But what about I can't wait to get out of here? I can't wait to join a fraternity. I can't wait to date the Dairy Queens. Anything ringing a bell here?
Yeah, but things change, you know? I've got a great job at Crash doing the music. Who would give that up?
Yeah, who? Is it anything to do with Maddie?
No, I wouldn't stay because of Maddie.
Oh, come on. It's got to have something to do with Maddie.
Okay, it might have a little something to do with Maddie. Okay, a lot of something to do with Maddie, but this is about being honest, right?
Yeah.
I don't need to think about it. I'm not going to Wisconsin. I want to stay here.
Detective Hughes,
Yeah.
I hate to interrupt, but the patrolmen we ordered for crowd control aren't here yet, and the students are getting a little carried away. We expected them to TP the faculty cars, but when it comes to spray paint on statues, we lose our sense of humor.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Did you have anything to do with this?
I've been right here with you. And I'd have proof, but someone didn't know how to use a digital camera.
Oh, you're such a smart boy.
Do.
Oh, I'm so happy you're not going to Wisconsin.
Yeah, me too. What's wrong?
Why can't you just leave him alone? It's Jade.
Leave him alone.
Never mind. Sorry about it.
Excuse me. Have you seen Will Munson anywhere?
Do I look like the lost and found?
When I saw you walk in, I just assumed you'd be looking for me.
Hi, actually, I'm looking for Gwen, Will's wife. We've kind of gotten to be friends, but anyway, have you seen her?
Jade, what's the real reason you asked me about those questions on the calculus test?
I told you. I just wanted to see how much I could remember if I decided to take a course or something.
Did you give those answers to Will?
Why would I do that?
Well, I've been hearing a bunch of rumors all day about how one of the seniors got caught cheating on calculus and bio, and now all of a sudden you're here looking for Will. And... Look, did you tell him what was going to be on the test?
Why would I do that?
Do you have any idea how much trouble I'll be in if they find out I give you the answers to the test and then you help Will cheat? I could lose my scholarships, Jade.
Yeah, I know. Which is why you should think about that before you start throwing around accusations. You're a smart guy, Nate. Do the smart thing and keep your mouth shut.
Okay, now if you have any questions about your trust, you can call my attorney, or you could simply ask me.
Hello?
Will. Honey.
Yes, this is...
Have you heard anything that I've said?
What? Are you sure? Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
And all of this will come to be as soon as the commencement exercises have been completed.
So, I guess you heard that Will finished up the year with flying colors?
Yes, I did. And I am so proud of you.
Stop it, Mom. Be proud of Gwen. She did this all on her own, you know, with no tutors and stuff.
You know, I just didn't think this was going to work. The two of you getting married and living here, going to school.
We're full of surprises, aren't we?
Yes, you are. Now, I am going to get on over to the school and get myself a good seat, okay? Gwen, honey, why don't you ride with me? Will?
Yeah, go ahead. It's fine. I'm gonna wait for Dad.
You sure?
Absolutely.
I can get to know my daughter-in-law a little bit better.
Okay, I'm gonna take these caps and gowns just so you don't forget, okay?
Good idea.
Okay. I love you.
Love you too.
And I love you too.
Yeah, hey, Dad. Is everything okay?
No. And it started out to be such a great day.
That's just the way it is in this family. Stuff just goes wrong no matter how hard you try, right?
Do you remember Teddy Brewster? We were best friends in the police academy. He was shot in the line of duty last night.
Oh, man.
He's in critical condition. He may not make it. His wife says he's asking for me. I told her I couldn't come.
No, Dad, you gotta go.
How many times does my son graduate from high school?
Dad, you're not gonna be missing anything. I mean, besides, you know, between Mom and Jen, there's gonna be plenty of videotape and pictures to go around. It'll be just like being there.
Then nothing is like being there, Will. And I really haven't been there enough for you.
Sure you have.
That's a nice thing to say.
Dad, you know, I think I'm seeing things better now. Because I tried to do the right thing, you know, and be the guy that everybody wants you to be, but sometimes you just can't do it.
I love you, son. You've turned out to be such a fine young man.
Dad, no, I haven't.
I know you don't like the sappy stuff, but this is my only shot at it, so I'm gonna take it. I underestimated you, Will. I really didn't think you could pull this off. Covering all that schoolwork and working a job at nights at the same time. I didn't think you could handle the pressure. But you did. Congratulations. I'm gonna miss having you and Gwen around. Now, are you sure it's okay if I don't come to your graduation?
Yeah, Dad, I'm sure. I'll be fine.
Have a great day, the both of you.
What am I gonna do?
Will, I saw you through the window. What's going on? Are you okay?
No.
Why? Did the principal finally catch up with you?
He expelled me. And now Gwen's at school and she's waiting for me and she thinks we're gonna walk across the stage hand in hand and get our diplomas. You know, and how do I tell her this? How do I tell her that I'm not gonna graduate?
Maybe you don't have to.
There he is, my grandson. Ah, the graduate.
Casey, come on out here. I want to get some videotape of you shaking hands with Councilwoman Shore.
Who?
Keynote speaker.
Oh, right. Yeah, all right, cool. Why am I getting my picture taken?
Well, because Cam is going to see to it that our grandson is seen on television on his graduation day.
All right, sweet. Can Maddie come too?
Absolutely. Just come along. We don't have much time.
Okay. Hey, Maddie, look, do you have a minute? It's really important. Actually, we were gonna go do this thing.
It's okay. I'll just meet you over there.
All right.
It's okay.
Nate,
What's up?
I think I'm about to be in big trouble because of Jade and maybe Will. And I think you might know something about it.
Wow. Yeah, I really just, I don't know what to say.
Well, I knew that you'd like it. And I took the liberty of insuring it for you.
That's good, because we wouldn't want it to get lost or anything. So, well, thanks, and thanks for giving me a ride over here.
Well, I meant what I said in the car about us shopping, having a shopping day.
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm not. I know that you and Will need things for your place, and I certainly know my way around the merchandise mart.
Well, actually, we already have plans.
Oh, well, honey, I'm free all next week. How about Tuesday?
Look, Miss Ryan,
honey, call me Mom.
I don't know how to say this, but you're gonna have to back off.
What are you doing here?
You forgot this.
My insurance card, why would I need that?
You're supposed to have it with you all the time, just in case.
In case? In case of an accident? In case I end up in the hospital? Well, we've had our share of hospital visits, so I think I'm safe.
You're mad that I came.
I told you that I wanted to do this alone.
I'm sorry.
You know what? I'm tired of sorry. I want you to stay home and stop following me. If you hadn't followed me, Nick...
Finish it. If I hadn't followed you, Nick wouldn't be dead.
Katie, I'm upset, and I don't want to say anything that...
What? Say what? What you're feeling? Are you scared that you're gonna tell me what you're thinking? Because it would be better than this silence.
Thank you for the insurance card. I'll see you at home, okay?
Okay. I know you're in shock, but the way you're treating me, pushing me away. Ugh. I know that you feel guilty, that you blame yourself for Nick's death, but that is just so wrong, Mike. You can't do that. I'm not gonna let you. Come here, it's not your fault, okay? It's not.
Hey.
Annie.
You're back early.
Dr. Lake let us dodge the bullet on another vaccination today.
That's good. Now you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Let's get him up for the, to the sitter. I don't want to be late for Will's graduation.
What's going on? You look upset.
No,
What
it's
happened?
nothing. I would like to take a swing at your ex-girlfriend, though.
Which one? Lucy.
Yeah, she's assisting Dr. Lake now.
Since when?
I don't know. There's some sort of hospital rotation, and she was there when we got there. And basically, she made me feel bad about wanting to postpone the vaccination.
What'd she say?
She just made me feel like it was a bad choice, like I'm not a good mother.
Well, we know better than that.
But it really got to me, you know, because it sounded like Craig talking. It sounded like Lucy was following his orders.
Did she mention Craig?
No, I did. And maybe she's totally innocent in all this, but you know what? It really bothers me that she has total access to Johnny's records. She does. And maybe I'm crazy to be this paranoid since Craig's in prison, but with you trying to adopt Johnny and... I'm overreacting, aren't I?
I wish you were. Jessica called. Craig's trying to block the adoption.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Gwen, please,
You gotta talk to Mr. Weber.
Please come concert with me right now, okay?
I thought when you backed me up with the police that you believed I shot Nick because he was gonna hurt you, but you don't believe that, do you?
Stay away from Jennifer and our baby.
They've set the standard for daytime drama.
This is such an honor.
It's no wonder they brought home the gold.
Thank you very much.
This week, watch Emmy winner Jennifer Landon.
If you're gonna trash your life, I don't know who you are anymore.
And Emmy winner Gina Tognoni.
Stay. Sit, stay, play. You know how I am with orders.
2 reasons why CBS Daytime is the gold standard.
I knew it. I knew that Craig would try to keep you from adopting Johnny.
He can try, but he's not gonna get anywhere.
No. Honey, Craig is Johnny's biological father. Legally, that means he has rights.
There's no case. He's locked up for crimes against you and Johnny. No judge is going to take him seriously as a father.
Yeah, but what if he tries to gum up the works, you know, slow things down, so that by the time that we do get a court date, he's out of prison and at our door?
Listen to me. Jessica's on top of him. She's filing things already to discredit his character. She's also pushing to get him, you know, hopefully ours within a couple of days.
Days? Yeah. You really think she can do that?
It's worth a shot. And if it works, we don't have to worry about Craig anymore.
But what about Lucy? Huh? What if Lucy, what if this is all about Lucy? She's trying to build a case against me and paint me as an unfit mother.
To give Craig custody? It can't happen.
But maybe the idea is for Lucy to someday get custody. Did you ever think about that? Maybe that's Craig's plan. To use Lucy to take Johnny away from me. Away from us.
What do you know about Will and Jade?
No, stuff.
Stuff?
Like, I mean, that, you know, maybe Will cheated on a calculus test or something. Is it true?
What does that have to do with you?
Promise you won't say anything.
Yeah.
I gave Jade the answers to that test. But I didn't know she was going to use them to help somebody cheat. I mean, Maddie, she doesn't even go here, and I don't know what I'll do if I get caught.
I'm not going to tell anybody.
All right, but what about Will? Has he said anything? Did Jade give him those answers?
Even if she did, he's not gonna tell on you. He wouldn't.
I can just see Mr. Weber coming down on me now in the middle of my speech, and he's just...
Nate, it's okay. It's all right.
Hey, Nate.
Hi, Leah.
Hey, Leah, how are you?
You know, Mr. Weber's looking for you.
He is? Why?
He wants to know how long your speech is. And I hope it's really short.
All right. Thanks, Maddie.
Sure. Bye, Leah.
Oh, well, she certainly is rude.
Yes, she's Casey's ex. She's not over it yet.
Oh, she is? Oh, well. Thank goodness my grandson has much better taste in women today. Yes. Let's go find our boy, shall we?
I meant what I said earlier. I would like to be friends with you, and I thought that maybe a day of shopping was a way to begin.
Not so much. I mean, let's face it, Miss Ryan. I'm not even close to what you want from a daughter-in-law.
You're a lovely girl, Gwen.
Well, you said that without choking on it, and I appreciate it. But you're never gonna think that I'm good enough for your son.
Well, with some lessons in style and decorum.
Yeah, maybe in another lifetime. I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't want to be like you. And Will doesn't want that either.
I am making a huge effort to have a relationship with my son.
And that is up to you and Will. And I think that the best thing that we can do is just to respect each other for who we are, because neither one of us is ever going to change.
Just try to calm down, okay? We're gonna figure this out.
How am I supposed to graduate today, Jade? Everyone knows about this. Weber's all over me.
You and high school principals have secrets, Will.
What, so you have dirt on this guy?
He comes into the library a lot, and I've heard Mrs. Stasel gossiping about him.
Blackmailing him? Is that my only choice now?
Would you check yourself out? You are this close to losing it.
Yeah, because of Gwen. I can't stand thinking about how disappointed she's gonna be in me.
Just give yourself a break, all right? And at least just let me help you get your diploma.
Can you actually do that?
Why not?
No, thank you for the offer, but no.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna stop lying to my wife.
Are you sure? Okay. Well, I'll be around, just in case.
Yep, thanks.
You're so loyal to him. You loved him, but he wasn't loyal to you.
That's enough.
Nick never took responsibility for what he did. And when he realized that you weren't gonna let him get away with it, he freaked, he lost it, and he would have killed us both to get away.
That is enough. It is one thing if Jack and anybody else at the Oakdale PD wants to think Nick was nothing more than a criminal, but I cannot hear it from you. It's bad enough.
What? What?
It's bad enough that Nick's dead.
No. You mean it's bad enough that I shot him, that I killed him?
Katie.
I thought when you backed me up with the police that you believed I shot Nick because he was gonna hurt you, but you don't believe that, do you?
I know what you think you saw. You saw Nick coming at me with an oar, and he thought he was going to kill me or something. But he just wanted to get away. He would have run if
I hadn't killed him.
Look, Katie, I love you. Above everything, I love you.
You love me, but you think that I didn't have to shoot Nick.
You're putting words in my mouth.
Then give me different ones. Tell me that, Katie, it's okay, it's not your fault. He was gonna kill us both anyway.
You don't know that.
I loved him, too. I loved him because I thought he was like you. I thought he was a good person who couldn't hurt anyone, who couldn't possibly murder someone. I mean, this was like big, goofy, sweet Nick, who was so good to me when you were away. How could he possibly murder someone? And when that guy in Carly's basement told us that Nick was definitely the one who killed Maya, I didn't want to believe it. I still didn't want to believe it. But when he hit you so hard that you fell to the ground, I was scared. I thought he was gonna hurt me, and I had to stop him. And still, to this day, when I think about the sound of that gun and I see Nick falling to the ground, I grieve for him. I grieve for that man who I thought I knew. Do you think I would have shot him if there was any other way?
Mr. Kazanov, I have your cousin's personal effects. If you like some time.
Yes, I would.
Oh, babe.
This whole thing with Lucy really scared you today, huh?
Honey, I know that she's probably basically a nice person, and maybe she's not that loyal to Craig.
It's okay to be paranoid if someone's out to get you. She started second-guessing how you take care of Johnny in front of another doctor. I don't know what she's up to. But I don't like it. That was nice.
Thank you for taking me seriously.
Are you kidding me, Red? Your instincts are always dead on. About Johnny, about me. If you're worried, I'm worried.
So you think Jessica's gonna be able to make all this go away?
This is my boy. I'm gonna do everything I can to make it legal.
Okay, well, we need to get going, okay? We don't want to be late for Will's graduation.
Save me a seat, okay?
What do you mean?
I'm gonna take Johnny to the sitter, and then I'm gonna take care of business.
Oh, hey, Mr. Weber, you are looking for Will.
Well, I was. Have you talked to him this morning?
Of course. Oh, well, this is Will's mom, Barbara Ryan. Barbara Ryan, this is Mr. Weber, our principal.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I've heard so much about you from Gwen and Will, and I knew your predecessor quite well.
Thank you. So you haven't spoken with Will today?
Briefly. Tell us why you're looking for him.
Well, I don't know if it's appropriate for me to talk about what...
To let the cat out of the bag.
I beg your pardon?
Well, I've heard through the grapevine that Will has ended the year on a rather positive note. Is he receiving some kind of academic award?
Hi, Gwen, Barbara. I'm sorry, I have to borrow Mr. Weber here for a second.
Not more vandalism, I hope?
Oh, no. I confiscated all the spray cans. Listen, the parking lot's beginning to fill up, and we need your advice where to divert the traffic.
This day's a nightmare. When Will gets here, can you have him speak to me right away?
Certainly.
I would love to see the look on Will's face if he actually is winning something.
You're really proud of him, aren't you? Well, if we were looking for something that we have in common, I think maybe we have found our common ground, don't you?
That's a moment I thought you might like to remember.
I'm going to call Will and see where he is.
Hello.
Hi, dear.
I am totally amazed. Now, was that hug for real, or was it something else?
No, I think Gwen was just congratulating me on doing such a fine job raising such a fine boy.
Hey, where have you been? Mr. Weber's looking for you.
Graduates, I need you to start lining up for the processional.
Gwen, we need to talk.
Okay, hurry. First, you need to put this stuff on, and then take it.
Gwen,
You gotta talk to Mr. Weber.
Please, just come coincide with me right now, okay? Lucy.
Hi, Dusty. What are you doing here?
I'm delivering a message. Stay away from Jennifer and our baby.
Honey, hi. Where's Dusty?
He can't make it. But I talked to Dad, and he also had an emergency.
Your dad is not going to be here to see your brother graduate?
He talked to Will, though, and Will said it was okay, but we should still make sure he's having a good time. Will. What's wrong? Hey, you finally made it. You okay?
Yeah, of course he's okay. We've been waiting for this day our entire lives, right?
Will,
let's get this party started.
Wow, he really wants to find you. I think it's about like an award.
I get it.
Will Munson!
Will Munson, stop!
What are you doing with this gown?
Nothing.
Will Munson, you're to leave these premises right now. You've been expelled for cheating, and you're not welcome here.
On the next As the World Turns, sponsored by Lysol.
You think this will do?
Oh, Jack, you thought of everything. I'm so glad you're back.
This isn't about Jennifer or the baby. You're still upset that I left Oakdale. That I left you.
It's true. I cheated. My biology paper and the calculus test, so it's all true. I can't graduate with you.